SSI beneficiaries can expect to get this much more in your monthly benefit based on the most recent data. I have the exact dollar amounts for you here in this video as far as how much it translates into in your monthly benefit every single month just for SSI beneficiaries. Let's get into it and talk through all these numbers. Now, before we get into it any further, I just want to clarify super fast here. Everything I'm talking about here in this video directly pertains to SSI, Supplemental Security Income beneficiaries, which are administered by the Social Security Administration for about 7.4 million beneficiaries. Just SSI is what we're talking about here. Now, to be fair, the raise that we're going to be getting is applicable to all benefits across the board from Social Security, but just the exact dollar amounts that I'm talking about here, again, are focused on SSI. So if you're anybody receiving benefits administered by Social Security, this technically does pertain to you. Just the dollar amounts that I'm focusing on are for SSI, if that makes sense, okay? I have other videos here on the channel. In fact, I had a video just the other day where I was talking about these dollar amounts specific to other Social Security beneficiaries. Check that one out as well. All right, anyway, let's talk through the details. All right, so just the other day, not that many days ago, we got the data point number 2 that we need to determine how much of a raise we're going to be getting to our benefits as a result of the annual raise from Social Security, which, yes, does also apply to SSI. Believe it or not, I've received that question a lot lately, and this time of year, I always get that question. It's not something, abnormal for this year. I get this question every year. In fact, I've been talking about this information for several years, and every single year around this time, I get many SSI beneficiaries asking, hey, do I also get this as an SSI beneficiary? The answer is yes, 100%. Absolutely, you do, okay? SSI benefits fall into the category, or I should say under the umbrella of Social Security. So even though SSI is not technically Social Security, it falls into the Social Security umbrella. Therefore, you're included. Yes, absolutely. Okay, anyway, long story short here, we got the most recent inflation data. Data point number 2, we have 2 data points, we need 3. The next one is coming out here in just a few weeks in the middle of October. It's not even a month at this point by the time that the next one comes out. Very important, okay? This is going to predicate how much of a raise we're going to be getting. The projection comes in at 2.8%. In fact, I was out about maybe a week ago or so, give or take a couple days, and I was out in a projection and I said my new range, forecast, projection, estimate, whatever you want to call it, is between 2.7 and 2.9%. That's my new forecast, my new range. If I have to break it down to one number, it's 2.8%. That's where I'm at, is 2.8% as far as my, one-stop shop for the COLA estimate. Okay, that's all subject to change once we get the final announcement here in just a few weeks. But a 2.8% raise. Okay. So based on that, let's anticipate what this would look like in real dollars for SSI beneficiaries as far as a raise to your monthly benefit, okay? I've run the math for you already. You don't have to do it. I've already calculated it for you. Let's run it down here. These are based on the maximum dollar amounts for SSI beneficiaries. Obviously, you know this, but I'm going to point it out where I calculated it from. The maximum SSI beneficiary let me say that again. The maximum SSI benefit right now for an individual is $967. You know that. However, a $967 monthly benefit, the maximum, applying a 2.8% COLA to that would increase your benefit by $27 per month, going from $967 to $994. Okay? The coveted $1,000 monthly benefit that we are all wishing for, we're going to be short by about $6. Yeah, as of right now, again, we could get there. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we do, though. Not this year, anyway. We would have to get a pretty high inflation number to get that average brought up to add another $6. I just don't think we're going to get there this year, unfortunately. Okay. Anyway, that's where we're at as of right now. And again, I want to make this very clear. That is not the official announcement yet. This is official data point number 2. But the official announcement on the COLA will be coming out in a few weeks in the middle of October. But based on a 2.8% COLA raise, it's going to be very close to that, by the way. It's going to be within $1 or $2 at most of this number. Okay, so even though I'm saying $994 a month is going to be the new maximum based on a 2.8% COLA, at most, it might go up $1 or $2 at most, okay? So it's going to be within $1 or $2 of $9.94. Just saying that much right now, okay? That's for an individual, okay? And obviously that would go into effect as of 2026. Now, for a married couple, right now, the maximum benefit you can get as a married couple receiving SSI is $1,450. $1,450 is the maximum married couple benefit on SSI, okay? They also get the COLA raise. If we anticipate a 2.8% COLA to the $1,450, that would translate into $40 more per month, taking the benefit from $1,450 as a maximum for a married couple up to $1,490, a $40 increase on a monthly basis for 2026, okay? That's where that's at. Now, $40, that's $480 a year, which, you know, it's not like super great at all by any means. I totally recognize that. But it's also, you know, $480. It's, I don't know. Is anybody really going to turn down $480? I don't know. Probably not really, right? But anyway, that's just where we're at now. All subject to change based on the last inflation data point that we get here in a few weeks in the middle of October, accompanied by the official COLA announcement, which will also be released at that exact same time, okay? Anyway, SSI beneficiaries, these are your dollar amounts. Now, the one nice thing, okay, if there's anything nice about SSI, don't get me wrong, great program, helping out a lot of people, but it's also, I would say, hurting a lot of people as well, because these benefits are significantly below where they really need to be. I think we've all gone down that road before. We know, right? But my point being is that great program, but it's certainly falling behind, okay? But one nice thing about SSI beneficiaries are on Medicaid, right? So point being is that you've heard me talk about this for in other videos. The Medicare Part B premium is supposed to go up by 11.6% or $21.50, eroding the purchasing power and eroding benefit checks for a lot of Social Security beneficiaries. Luckily, SSI beneficiaries don't need to worry about that because Medicaid is the provider for SSI beneficiaries, and you don't have to worry about that premium increase, which is, you know, one of the nice things about SSI, if we can say that much. Okay. Anyway, for those of you that are wondering, I hope this helps you. That's the information you need to know. Now, I want to point this out super fast. If you know anybody that is currently on Medicare or going to be getting on Medicare soon, as in they're turning 65 or they're retiring or currently on Medicare, not Medicaid, but Medicare, please share that phone number with them. It's a free source to help them get free Medicare help. Help them out. Seriously, let's help some people out right now. We all need to save as much money as we possibly can. That's just for Medicare, okay? They can help with Medicare. Unfortunately, they can't help with Medicaid. You know, there's very, very tight restrictions on Medicaid. Let's just say that much, okay? But anyway, they can help with anybody on Medicare. Please share that phone number. Anybody you know on Medicare, you know, 70 million people out there, or somebody turning 65 or retiring relatively soon in the next 6 months or so. Again, share that phone number with them. And do this. After you share the phone number with the people that you know on Medicare, drop a comment down below. Let me know who you shared the phone number with, and I'd love to give you a shout out in a future video. So, you know, whoever you shared it with. Hey, I shared it with my brother. I shared it with my sister. I shared it with my neighbor. I shared it with my friend. I shared it with whoever that you know is on Medicare. After you share that phone number, drop a comment down below. Let me know who you shared it with. Make sure to use the word chapter within your comment. Chapter, CHAPTER, chapter. Use that word in your comment, and because that's the keyword that I search for, by the way. And then I'd love to give you a shout out in a future video. Just as a simple thanks for saying, hey, let's help some people out. Share that phone number. And by sharing that, I'd love to give you a shout out just because I love saving money and I love helping people save money as well. And as a huge thank you for sharing the phone number and helping other people out, I'll give you a shout out in a future video. All right, anyway, please subscribe if you're new here. Big subscribe button right down below the video. It is 100% for free, just like everything here on the channel is 100% for free. Otherwise, check out the other 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos, I've hand-selected for you down below in the description or popping up now. Check those out. Otherwise, at the top of the comment section, I also have that phone number linked for you as well, along with some popular videos. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, I hope this answers your question. Enjoy, take care,